Hi everyone, this is Sandra from the Schwoven's Nest. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. And if you're a current subscriber, I'd like to thank you for your support. Please be sure to like, comment, and share my video, and don't forget to subscribe. It's absolutely free. Today I am participating in a $5 Christmas Goodwill challenge hosted by Hillary at Old World Home. If you haven't seen Hillary's channel, you need to go check it out. She does a lot of thrifting, trash to treasure, some home organization and prepping for the holidays, and right now she's showcasing her Vlogmas. This challenge is about spending only $5 on thrifted items and creating something magical for the Christmas season. I found this wooden mailbox and I thought this would be the cutest thing to make into a Christmas themed mailbox, of course, because that's what it is. I only spent $3.99 on the mailbox, and I'm going to add a candlestick that I got from the thrift store, and that was $1.99. but 50% off on the day that I went shopping. So altogether my total was $5. I'm using 100% acetone and a makeup pad to remove the glue residue from the bottom of the candlestick. I'm also going to give the candlestick a wipe down with the acetone because that just gets all the dirt and grime and any other things that might be sticky on it, makes it really nice and shiny. Once the candlestick is completely dry, I'm going to use this Deco Art red chalk paint, and I'm going to give it probably 3 coats because red is sometimes difficult to cover. I probably should have done a coat of the white first and then done 2 coats of red on top. It probably would have been a little bit of a brighter, richer color. That's what I found when using red. But I just went ahead and did it this way, and it seems to have worked out. If you have a favorite type of chalk paint, let me know in the comments box below because I always like to try different brands to see what will give me the best coverage. Moving on to the mailbox itself, it's a really lightweight mailbox. I think it's made out of basswood. So I'm going to use the Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint and give it a coat all over. The little flag is also wood, and it was attached with a screw, which I just took off and painted with 2 coats of the red chalk paint. Now that the base coat is dry, I'm going to use some painter's tape and tape off some of the stripes. So when you're doing buffalo plaid, it's actually not that difficult. I will link a tutorial that I have in the description box, and I will also put it up here in the corner if you're interested in a full tutorial on how to paint buffalo plaid. I'm really into it this year and I really love the way it looks. So this time I'm going to be using white as my base coat, a light gray as the first stripe, black or charcoal as the 3rd stripe, and then a medium gray as the 4th stripe. So you can flip-flop the last 2 colors if you want to achieve just a little bit of a different look. I haven't yet mastered the red and black buffalo plaid, but I am practicing. However, I have done a multiple shades of blue one for Easter. For my 2nd stripe, I'm using Rust-Oleum chalk paint in aged gray, which is sort of a medium gray, but it is the lightest gray color that Rust-Oleum has. I love peeling the tape off. I think that's the best part of doing this whole painting technique, and seeing those nice crisp lines is just the bomb. I think I just dated myself saying the bomb. I think that was something we said in the 80s maybe. The second stripe in the buffalo plaid goes in the opposite direction. So you do the same thing with the tape, use a spacer, and then just start in the opposite direction and lay all of your tape down. The third color I used was Rust-Oleum chalk paint in charcoal. And now that's dry, you leave the tape on with this step, and that's the part that is important to remember. And then you simply repeat the original taping that you did when you first started. The last color I used was Rust-Oleum chalk paint in Country Gray, which is probably 2 or 3 shades darker than the first gray, which is the aged gray. And now again, the best part, the reveal. Peeling off all this tape to reveal this awesome painted pattern underneath that really didn't take a whole lot of effort. It does take a little bit of time though. I painted both of the ends in the Rust-Oleum white chalk paint, and now I'm going to give them a couple coats of the red. And as I said earlier, I just find that that just gives the red a much brighter, cheerier color. It doesn't soak into the wood so much, and the white really brings out the brightness of it. The last part to paint was the bottom, and it has these little nubby feet on it, but I'm gonna leave them there because I think it just adds a little bit of cuteness and character. So I'm painting the bottom with the Rust-Oleum charcoal color that I used in the buffalo plaid stripe. I found a new screw to reattach the little flag, and what I like to do with screws is put them in part way, and it's easier to find where the hole is. So I'm gonna tighten this, but I'm not gonna make it really tight because I still want to have that flexibility to move the arm up and down. I also found this cute little bronze handle in my stash, so I decided to add that as a little pull. And now I'm going to figure out what I need to do to try and get this magnetized. When I bought this, I knew that the magnets weren't working anymore, so I'm just going to try and figure out how I can put a magnet on this. After spending some time going through all of the bits and pieces in my stash that I have hanging around, I found this cute little iron piece that I glued onto the top, and I'm using some magnetized tape that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut a piece. I'm going to set it on top of the little iron piece and then put some hot glue on it and close the lid, and that seemed to work. I'm going to use some hot glue to attach the two pieces together, and I'm pretty sure that the hot glue will be fine because the mailbox itself isn't heavy at all. Basswood is a really light product. I wasn't sure if all of this was going to turn out. It sounded good in my head, but now that it's finished, I love it. I'd like to thank Hillary from Old World Home for hosting this seasonal challenge, and I can't wait for spring to do another one. If you liked the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, comment, and share my video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Stay tuned for more Christmas ideas coming soon.